however that is.
Oh, that's so cute. I love his little hat.
You could be painting your bunny in. So this is a pretty spring bunny, and I think that nice, lighter, softer colors look really nice for spring. Pastel. As big or as small as you want it.
Hey, Nisi.
Hey, Rach.
Can you slow down a little bit?
Sure thing. Actually, I thought it was almost looking like a butterfly, but I thought it would be cool, and I had an apple today, so I saved the core.
That's great.
I wasn't sure if it would work or not, but I thought I'd give it a try.
Yeah, I really like that you're reusing the material that might not seem to have a purpose and might have otherwise been thrown out.
Right. Hi, you guys! I'm Denyse with Artist at Her Paint Party. So glad you can join me. Yay! We're going to do Moana and Friends. So I hope you have a pencil to draw with, anything to color with. We're going to have fun. And I'm going to go slow. Oh, I got to get rid of the screensaver. I mean, not the screensaver, but Moana and Friends starting soon. Hold on. I'm by myself tonight. Hi, everybody. Okay, I'm thrilled to have you here. So we're going to try the double camera again tonight. It's all trial and error. We're going to practice and have fun. And I hope you guys have something to draw with. I'm going to use black marker, but I don't want you to use black marker. I'm only using black marker so you can see it on the camera better. I'm going to start with poi. Poi is the little pig, right? Poi is also something you eat in Hawaii, or probably a Polynesian food, I'm guessing. So on my paper here, your paper can go horizontal or vertical, doesn't matter. I am going to use my paper's horizontal, and I'm going to do Poi's head right in the middle of the paper here. So let's start with a line down, around, and up. Kind of like a U, like a weird U. And then think of this like a triangle, kind of like a rounded triangle. I'm going to do out and down. Rounded triangle, out, over. Then I'll put a line in the middle of the ear, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Cute little hair on the top. I'm gonna put a little line here for his ear. Let's do right in the middle, but lower the nose. Again, almost like a triangle, but rounded. And then the smile comes off of it. And then his nostrils to breathe. Circle eye. Ooh. Circle eye. And then this one has, his like spot around it. We'll give him a little spot over here. We'll give him a spot over here. A little spot over here. Take your time. You don't have to keep up. Here's the body. So I'm going to do a line like that and a line like that. Okay, you see that line? And then how about slightly diagonal for that leg? Slightly diagonal for the other leg. And that little hoof. Then the line right in the middle here. Give him some details on his legs and hoof. Little seashell down here. Diagonal, diagonal. curve. We'll put some seashell lines. Here will be the horizon line in the background. We could add some palm trees if you want. Again, this is your artwork. If you want palm trees, add palm trees. If you don't. This is a tropical artwork. So we want it to be fun and tropical. Is it perfect? No. If I did it again, would it be better? Probably. But it's good enough. And actually, I'm going to kind of make that line come up a little bit like that. And guess what I did? I went to the library today. So I got Moana. And I'm going to read this to you guys too. So it's okay if you're not done. Just do your best. So Emma and Bella are here, and Susan's here, and Alba's here. Yay! Oh, I have a slight echo. You know what? It's coming out of, I don't know if it's coming out of my iPad. Let's shut my, so I have my iPad and my phone. It's coming out of one of these devices because I wanted to switch cameras. I'm going to shut down my iPad. Let's get rid of that. You guys know I'm still working on this technology part, right? So I have my camera set up on my phone. I have the volume turned off on my phone, but it's still echoing. So what I'm going to do, actually, I thought since Moana and hey, Lola, Moana and Poi and is it hey, a little harder. So I was going to do the overhead camera. Let's see if I can figure this out. Let me bring this one on and this one on. Turn it on. Oh. That did not work. You guys, I don't know how to, you know what I'll do? I'll do the overhead. What I haven't figured out is the sound. So how to get the sound not to echo. And I thought, oh, you know what I have to do? Let me try muting this. Mute mic. Mute. Oh. Nope. Okay. Better? No. Mute this. Let's try that. So we'll have a double screen. Can you guys hear me? One day I'm going to figure it out. Yay, you're so excited for this painting. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other one. Let's see. Let's make sure my marker's juicy. Okay. So I have this overhead thing set up, which takes forever because I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm working on it, right? We got to keep practicing, just like art. I'm determined to get this technology part down. So here's my paper for Mona. Can you still hear that echoing? That's my phone, and I'm afraid to touch it. So right around the center, I'm going to do her head. Let's start with her eyes. Looks weird, doesn't it? Nostrils, lips. And I'll do her face around it. her pretty hair. I'm going to move this so I can look at it. Here's her shoulder and her arm going up to her hand. And her other hand. Okay, and then let's do the pig's eye. Poi. Poi's other eye. And his nostrils. His nose is almost like an upside down heart. This cute smile. Here's his face. And then his ear goes behind her arm. And then it comes back out. So here's his face. And this little hoof. And the same thing on this side. His ear comes, it goes behind her arm. And then we have Hey Hey. Ooh. So here's a big circle for the eye. This is our silly rooster. That big bushy feathery tail. Oh, her eyebrows. We're missing her eyebrows. Same thing, her eyebrow goes behind her hair a little bit there. I'm going to let you guys catch up. Let's put this one back so you can look at it. And just because of the echoing, let's get rid of this one. Well, hi, I'm back. All right, so I'm going to read a little bit of Moana to you. You guys know I get all these books at the library, and you can add, and you could add palm trees to your background. You could add water, the beach, birds, clouds. Look at all these really, really cool designs on there, okay? Look at that. So those are patterns. That's so weird. My phone's still making noise. But look at all those different designs. You could add designs like that to it too. In the beginning, there was nothing but ocean. Then the mother island, now forgive me if I don't say it correctly. And 11 hens, yeah. So forgive me if I don't pronounce these islands correctly. Te Fiti. So in the beginning, there was nothing but ocean. The mother island, Te Fiti, emerged. From her heart, all life was created. One of the new islands was called Matunui. Sorry, guys. Protected from the ocean waves of the barrier reef, the island was a paradise for its people, and all those who called Matunui home were bound together by traditions and legends. One of the most famous legends told was of Maui, a shape-lifted demigod with a magical fish hook. Like many others, he believed Te Fiti's heart held life-giving power. Taking the form of a hawk, Maui flew to the mother island and stole the heart of Te Fiti. The children of the village sat spellbound as Grandma Tala continued her story. Maui tried to escape, she said, but he was confronted by Taka, a demon of the earth and fire. Do you guys want me to shut off the other camera and we'll just use the one like usual until I figure out? I have to figure it out by tomorrow, for sure. Let me shut this phone off. It's driving me crazy. I don't know about you guys. All right. Again, hey, I've gotten better. You have to look at our progress. Are you a better artist than you were a year ago? Okay. So I'm a little bit better on technology, but I still haven't perfected it. Not even close. But I'm going to get this phone camera down. Okay. So let's just go back to the book and then I don't have to deal with that distracting echoing. Now I lost where I was. The children of the village sat spellbound as Grandma Tala continued her story. Maui tried to escape, she said, but he was confronted by Taka, a demon of the earth and fire. In the battle, Maui lost both her heart and the fish hook. With the heart gone, a terrible darkness spread across the world. It will continue to spread, Grandma Tala said, draining the life from island and after island. The other children were scared, but Moana loved the stories. Oh, baby Moana. As the other children wailed, little Moana wandered the ocean shore. She saw a baby turtle in trouble, so she helped it to the water. As the turtle swam away, Moana saw a pretty shell. She picked it up, and the ocean backed away to reveal more shells. Moana giggled as the ocean presented her with a beautiful green stone. When Chief Tuai called for his daughter, the ocean gently set Moana back on the beach before he arrived. And as Tuai lifted Moana, the little girl accidentally dropped the ocean's gift. Grandma Tala saw everything and smiled. She knew what the stone was, and she took it. When the time was right, she'd return it to Moana. All right, break. Let's color. Those are some tough names. Okay, so let's color Poi first. So this is pretty easy. If you have a pink or maybe a peach or even an orange. So you guys, look at what I have. I got these more colors because I love them so much. So I think let's try this really bright pink. This might be a good for the nose and the inside of the ears. Let's give it a try and see. Ooh, that's really bright. That's a hot pink, that's for sure. So you know what? I can even try mixing. Let's try another one. And you guys can use whatever colors you want to. You know that. Let's try this one. There's so many fun pinks in here. So this one's super bright too. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I could have a bright inside. It's not mixing great naturally, but you know what? If I smudge it like an oil pastel, I know these take about 2 minutes to dry. So they definitely don't blend together that great, but it kind of looks cool two-tone. I don't mind it. And if you're using paint, if you don't have pink, you can mix red and white together and get a good pink. So this is pretty flat. That means just like one pink color, but I kind of like the two-tone. It gives a little depth to it. So I'm going to go back to that other pink. Put a little bit of that other pink in there. See, doesn't that kind of look a little bit better? And you guys, I got some pink in the nostril, but you know what? It doesn't matter. You know why? Because I'm going to color it black. So I'm going to color right over that, but I'm not going to do it yet because I don't like to color dark in the beginning. I like to color lighter. So the next thing I'm going to do is the water. So I'm going to try this light blue. Paint around here with the light blue. So that the pack of paint sticks, it's tempera, and there's 30 in there. The other one I had was like 12 or 10, I can't remember. But this one has way more colors. I'm coloring around my seashell. This would be a fun one too. If you guys have sand or seashells, you can glue it on there just to add a little more texture and design. Of course, you can draw it. Oh, doesn't that sound better with no echoing? That's my seashell right there. Maybe I'll put a little white highlight on the nose later so it's not so intense. Right, if I mix a little white in there. I'm gonna put a little blue down here. So I have two different greens. Maybe I do the palm trees a dark green and then the background a lighter green. Or you could do the background a darker blue. Or you could do sunset colors. Because it's your artwork, so I want you guys to decide. I'm going to do my leaves green, these palm leaves. And then maybe I do the tree part brown. Even though on here it's all like a darker green. But let's try the brown. Why not? I like the brown too. All right. You could do the gray spots. So I have a gray here. If you don't have gray, you can mix white with a tiny bit of black, right? Whenever you're mixing colors, you do not need a lot of the dark color. You always want to have more of the light color and a tiny bit of the dark color. That's why we go through so much white paint. You're always going to use more white paint when you're creating. Here's another spot over here around the eye. Oh, I forgot to draw this one. There's a spot over here, a little spot over here. I'm going to make the hoofs brown. These little hoofs here. Right? I guess on a pig they're called hoofs, I think. I still don't want to use black yet. I really do want to use it, but I don't until my background's done. So maybe, again, maybe you use a light green or a darker blue, whatever you think is going to make it stand out. Oh gosh, that's so funny. On the camera, it looks white. But look, can you see it's gray? That's funny when I was coloring it. You have a rooster. Who said they have a rooster? Who owns a rooster? That would be really cool, but because roosters are really cool colors. I like that light green. So again, you guys know I don't like to use real dark stuff until the end. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. This is what Joe did last time to get the thing to work. We hooked up my ear pods to the phone so it didn't do that noise. And that way it went into the ear pods and then you couldn't hear the echoing. And I didn't have them in my ear. I just had them out. So it connected to it. That's what I forgot to do tonight. I'm like, what did I do wrong? Oh, well. No, I'm going to do the eyes. I just wanted to get my green background done. Oh, don't forget about your little seashell too. I'm going to do mine. Maybe I don't really have a light pink, but I do have a light coral. So let's try this. That's pretty. And now I'm going to do the black. So if you're ready to do the eyes and black, but again, I like to do mine last. So now I got my black out. I'm going to do the black circle in here. Oh, that's almost dark blue. Wow. Look at this. It's dark blue, but it looks black. But I want black. No, that's dark purple. Oh my gosh. You guys, there's like a dark purple, a dark blue. Okay, dark black. There. See the difference? How much darker that is? All right. And then you can go over your lines to make it pop, make it stand out, if you want. See how it just makes it pop out? So everywhere I went out of the line, it's covering it up. I can even do the nose, the mouth. The eyebrow over here. I can outline the eyes. The body. The polka dots. They're not polka dots. They're spots, right? You put the little lines back in there if you can't see them. I'm going to give you time to work on that. Let's see. And how about going back to the book? Let's see. Okay, did I read this page? I can't remember. As the other children wailed, little Moana wandered to the ocean shore. She saw a baby turtle. No, she did. I read that one. Sorry, you guys. It's called a short-term memory. As Moana grew, so did her love for Matunui and its people, as well as her connection to the ocean. Chief Twai made sure his daughter understood and appreciated all the wonderful things about the village. Inside their protected bay, the people were safe and had everything they needed. Twi told Moana she would find happiness right where she was. She would make a wonderful chief when she was older. When Moana turned 16, Chief Twi took her to the island's highest peak. That was where every chief who had come before had placed a stone. Like I did, like my dad did, and his dad before him, Twi told Moana. When you are ready, you will add your stone to this mountain and raise our island higher. It's time to be who the people need you to be. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure for a 16-year-old. Moana still felt drawn to the ocean. She heard at the village council that fish were growing scarce in the bay, and she'd wondered if there were more fish in the open sea. Even though the villagers were forbidden to sail across the reef because it was too dangerous, Moana decided to try, but waves wrecked the boat and tossed her back to the shore. Moana felt discouraged. Perhaps it was time to give up on the sea and place her rock on the mountain. But Grandma Tala encouraged Moana to listen to her heart. Then she took Moana to a hidden cavern. "What's in there?" asked Moana. Grandma Tala smiled. The answer to the question, "Who are you meant to be?" Inside the cavern were dozens of huge, ancient, sea-voyaging boats. "We were voyagers," cried Moana. "Why did we stop?" "Maui is to blame," explained Grandma Tala. "After he stole the heart, darkness fell and monsters prowled the ocean. To protect the people, ancient chiefs forbade voyaging. The darkness has continued to spread," said Grandma, pointing to the blackened trees around them, "chasing our fish and draining the life from island after island." She looked at Moana. "But one day, someone will deliver Maui across the ocean to restore the heart." Then she gave Moana the stone she'd been keeping safe. "The heart of Te Fiti, the ocean chose you." Soon afterward, Grandma Tala became very ill. She pressed her necklace into Moana's hand. It would hold the heart of Te Fiti while Moana traveled. Quickly, Moana chose a canoe from the cavern and set off. Far out at sea, she discovered a stowaway, a rooster named Hei. Moana barely knew how to sail, and then a storm hit. All right, break. I gotta remember what page I'm on. Okay. So now let's go back to Moana. Let's color Moana. So you guys can start with the rooster and the pig and then Moana and whatever you want to do to the background. I think the rooster looks super fun. I'm going to try a yellow. It could be like a macaroni and cheese yellow, like a yellow orange. I know this doesn't mix too great, but I'm going to just give it a try. So that's pretty bright, right? And it doesn't have to match exactly. And I'm going to mix a little orange in there. See what happens. Or experimenting. I love experimenting. And if you have a rooster, you can make it look like your rooster with whatever colors your rooster is. I don't have a rooster. I think it's cute. You have a rooster. All right, and I'm going to do the red part. I'm sure this has a name. You guys hear the birds? They must know I'm doing the rooster. Those are actually mallard ducks. Because it's spring and it's nice out. Now, if you're watching this recorded, who knows what time of the year it is. But right now, you guys, it's springtime in Cleveland. Well, it's springtime with you too. Right? Oh, I forgot his beak. So I'm going to do his beak yellow. Right there. Give him a little yellow. And then that circle around his eye. I could do a red. I could do it a darker red. I think I have a darker red here. I could do brown. Oh, this is a little bit of a darker red. Let's see. Maybe I put a little brown in there. This almost looks pink. Do you see that? Looks almost pink, but it looks pretty. I like that. Maybe I'll put a little brown in there. Experiment a little. Yeah, I like a little darker. All right, and I'll make a little circle in the eye. You could do it black. Well, it'll probably look better black. I'll wait. So the bottom part is green, and it's almost like a teal green, but that's kind of a interesting color. Not everybody has teal. Look at this. This is kind of, it's like a bluish. So teal is like blue-green mixed together. So let's see what this looks like. This is the first time I'm using all 30 of these colors. That's really a pretty color. So I'm going to do that here. I'm going to mix a little green in there. I'll put a little bit on his tail too. Look, I went out of the line. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because they're feathers. Feathers are fluffy. But I do like that two-tone look, so there's a little bit of that teal. Let's try a color I haven't used yet. Let's try this blue. But if you're using paint, try a blue and a little bit of green together and see what color you get. Now that's pretty dark. You see how dark that is? But again, I like it kind of mixed together because we're experimenting. This is fun. Oh, let's do the pink pig. Boy. Whatever, it could be coral. It doesn't have to be pink, and I don't really have a pale pink. Again, all my pinks are pretty bright. Oh, you know what I could use? One, I have the other set. Let's see these. These are, oh, well, I only had 9 in here. Let's try this pink. Let's see what that looks like. See, that's lighter. See how much lighter that one is? That's much lighter. That's good. But again, yours could be any kind of pink. Let's do the nose. And look, I'm not even I'm going to color right over the nostrils because I'm going to fill it in with black. And his nose kind of looks like an upside down heart. Let's try, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I know what I was thinking. Maybe I would get one of my oils pastels or a colored pencil. So far, my favorite new art supply is definitely these paint sticks. I'm really loving them. So this is an oil pastel. What color is this? Orange light. Let's see. I think that looks like a good pig color, but your pig can be any color you want. What do you think? So I'm using an oil pastel, but you can use any color you want. You can make your pig any color you want. And if you're mixing paint and you're looking for different shades of pink, if you want a lighter one, you can mix more white with your red and you can make it lighter. Or if you have pink paint, you can mix some white into your pink paint and make that one lighter too. Do a little bit of his ears, that color. All right. Oh, this is his arms, like his pig arms. And then this part too. And then his hoof is that little piece down there. And we're going to find a pretty brown for Moana. And let's see what this looks like. Nope, too light. Let's try this one. That's a good color. What's that called? Oh, this says it's metallic. It doesn't look metallic. It's a really pretty color. So it's a brown, but it's lighter than the other brown that I used on the hoof. Now it's looking metallic. That's probably why you're getting a little bit of a glare. All right, I'm going to slow down and be neater. And this back here is her shoulder, so I'll outline it again later. Here's her other shoulder. And her hand. Her arm. And her face. And again, it's going to end up blending together here, but once I outline it, it'll pop back out. We'll do her lips a little bit more red. I'm just coloring right over the eyebrows, and I'm really not worried about getting the brown in the hair because it's all going to be black. Be careful around the eyes though, because right that the bottom part of the eyes is going to be white. Oh, here's her other ear. Let's give her a nice pretty red lip color. You could even put a little, oh my God, where'd you guys go? Are you guys there? Sorry, I bumped into my thing and I lost you. Are you guys good? All right, I'm going to do the lips now. Those are some pretty bright lips. Good, good, good. I bumped my mouse. I should move my mouse. I have my mouse. I didn't expect a color over here. So I have my mouse right here, and then I looked up at the key thing, and it was just my, you guys were not there. So, okay, let's go to black. So all those things where I colored out of the line, look at that. I'm going to color right over it. I'm going to color around her ear. So you guys know I've been doing it pretty much like this, right, for the last year. And that's why I'm like, oh, I need to get, you know, a better view overhead. I'm going to figure it out. I promise. I'm going to figure it out. I like to try new things. And I think sometimes it's nice when you guys can see close up like that, right? Color. So her eyes are brown and that little baby half circle is black. The only thing is these markers are pretty wide, so they're hard to color in tiny spots, right? So there's some areas that are a tight squeeze and it's hard to do small. I can always outline it with like a fine brush and black paint, or I can, you know, wait for it to set and dry and use a Sharpie. But as I'm going in this crack over here and it's hard to get in there. Her hair's all wavy and windblown. And don't forget, let's do the pigs. Let's do Poi's eye. So eyebrow, eyebrow, circle, circle, nostril, nostril. So that's why it's not as thin as I'd like, because the tip is so thick of this. Her eyes are brown. What color are your eyes? My eyes are brown too. And then you guys can do the background. Again, you could put a palm tree in there. You could put a blue sky. Let me read a little bit more. Maybe some of the pictures will inspire you for your background. The storm tossed Moana's boat onto a rocky island, Maui's island. He'd been marooned for 1,000 years, looking for a way to escape so he could recover his magical fish hook. Without the hook, he had no shape-shifting powers. Moana told Maui he must go with her to restore the heart of Te Fiti. But Maui was only interested in bragging about his great feats, like pulling up the sky, lassoing the sun, and bringing fire to humans. "You're welcome," he said. She's like, "You should be humble." Maui took Moana's boat and left her behind. "Enjoy the island," he shouted. Moana swam after Maui, but he was too far ahead. Suddenly, the ocean lifted Moana up and set her on the boat. Maui was speechless. Moana held up the heart. "I am Moana of Matunui," she said bravely. "You will journey to Te Fiti and restore the heart." Maui backed away. "That's not a heart, it's a curse." Without warning, a spear slammed into the canoe. It was Kakamora. Kaka. You said Kaka. You guys have no idea if I'm pronouncing this stuff right, but I'm willing to try. Vicious little bandits wearing coconut armor. They wanted the heart. The bandits swarmed the boat. In the commotion, the heart fell out of Moana's necklace, and Hey gobbled it up. A bandit snatched the dim-witted rooster and ran back to the ship. Moana chased him, batted the Kakamora out of the way, and grabbed Hey. She returned to her canoe just as the rooster coughed up the heart. But the Kakamora boats were still after them. I'm sorry, every time I want to say Kaka, I'm laughing. Kaka, Kakamora. Grabbing the oar and the lines to the sail, Maui expertly sailed out of danger. After defeating Kakamora, Moana couldn't wait to battle Taka and restore the heart. But Maui just wanted his fish hook back. Moana had no idea. "We get your hook, then save the world. Deal?" Maui hesitated, but Moana pointed out that he'd be a hero if he restored the heart. "Deal," he said at last. Moana asked Maui to teach her how to sail. "You'll never be a wayfinder," he scoffed. The ocean didn't like the sound of that. It picked up one of the Kakamora blow darts and jabbed Maui. Maui collapsed, temporarily paralyzed except for his head. "Really?" he asked the ocean. "If you can talk, you can teach," said Moana with a laugh. Maui finally agreed, but only because he had to. Maui knew that Tamatoa, a monstrous crab who loved collecting shiny things, had his hook, but Tamatoa's lair was under the ocean in Lala Tau. All right, you guys, I had no idea these words. I should have I could show the video. Woo, tell me if I'm doing all right. I know I was calling her Mona and Lola had to correct me and say, no, it's not Mona, it's Moana. So now I got Moana right. Tuana's lair was under the ocean in Lelate, the dreaded realm of monsters. There was only one way into the mysterious world: scale a 1,000-foot cliff and jump down a chute all the way through the ocean. Look at those feet. Latawi was dark and mysterious land full of glowing plants and geysers that blasted through the watery ceiling. It wasn't long before Maui spotted his fishhook stuck to Tamatau's shell, along with the rest of the giant crab's collection of shiny items. Maui charged in and grabbed his hook. "It's Maui time," he cried. Then Maui tried to shapeshift it into a hawk. Instead, he became a bug and then a pig. "This never happens to me," the demigod said in shock. Tamatau pinned Maui to the ground. To distract the monster, Moana held up a heart of Te then dropped it into a crevice. Tamatau skittered after the shiny stone while Moana ran to her injured friend. But Moana had tricked Tamatau. She still had the heart. She helped Maui escape before the angry crab could grab them. You guys like me reading this book? I feel like I'm not really doing a great job. If you guys were here, I'd make you each read a page, right? Then we could all mispronounce these words together. Oh, how do you guys feel when you have to read in front of people? Do you get nervous? I could tell you when I was in school, I would never raise my hand. I know it's hard to believe, right? I would never raise my hand. And whenever they would ask a question, from the time I was in grade school through college, I would like sink in my seat. Like they can't see me, right? I'm like, not me, don't call on me. And then when someone calls on you when your hand's not raised, that's the worst. Don't call on me. My hand is not up. There's 10 other people that know or that want to read. Not me. I never. And I know you guys, I know it's hard to believe, right, that you have trouble, but it took me a really, really, really long time. So college, I had to do an art show. I was so nervous. I would stutter. I would sweat. I would forget what I wanted to say. And then, of course, I became a teacher. But teaching in front of kids was really easy, and I never got nervous. I always had fun. The kids made me laugh. We always had a great time. And when I got nervous was when the adults would come in the room, and I felt like they're judging me, they're watching me. Very nerve-wracking. And I still really don't like to publicly speak in front of groups of people. But yet I can come on a computer and do it. Isn't that funny? And I can do it in front of like a big art crowd when I go out in public. But when it comes to like public speaking, just speaking without the art part, I have a really hard time. So again, I'm reading a book because I know you guys like it. So, and I'm going to keep reading it. I'm determined to finish this book. Let's see how much is left. I might lose my voice. Okay. Are you guys liking the book? Yay? Okay. So I have like 5 more pages. It feels like a chapter book to me. Sorry. Okay. At last, Maui felt ready. Moana used her new wayfinding skills to sail her boat straight to Te Fiti. Clouds of smoke and ash rose over the barrier islands, hiding Te Kā. Moana gave Maui the hearts and smiled. "Go save the world," she said. Maui turned into a hawk and flew off to restore the heart of Te Fiti. But suddenly, Te Kā, the lava monster, burst through the clouds and knocked Maui out of the sky. "No!" screamed Moana. Quickly, she sailed in and pulled Maui from the water. Moana steered toward a narrow gap between the barrier islands. She was heading back into battle. "We won't make it," said Maui. "Turn around." Just then, Te Kā brought down a fist to destroy the boat. Maui blocked it with his hook. The shock wave blasted Moana and Maui far out into the ocean. The boat was in shambles and Maui's fishhook was cracked. "We can fix it," Moana told him. "It was made by the gods. You can't fix it." Maui refused to go back. Without my hook, I gotta put my book down like this. I'm getting a headache. I'm nothing, he said. He was afraid another fight with Taka would shatter his hook completely. Moana pleaded with him to say, the ocean chose me, she said. It chose wrong, Maui replied angrily, and then shape shifted into a hawk and flew away. I'll show you the picture first so I don't forget. Moana yelled at the ocean. Why did you bring me here? She asked, sobbing. Choose someone else. Then she dropped the heart of Te Fiti back into the ocean. Just then a glowing manta ray swam by. A moment later, the spirit of Gramatala appeared on the boat. I never should have put so much on your shoulders, she said, wiping away Moana's tears. If you want to go home, I'll let you. But Moana could not make herself turn the boat around. Listen to the voice inside, Grandma said. Do you know who you are? Moana began slowly. I am the daughter of the village chief, she said. We are descended from voyagers. Moana's voice grew stronger as the spirit of her voyaging ancestors appeared near the boat. I have fought with monsters. I am all of these things and more. I am Moana. Aww. Moana drove into the ocean, swimming deeper and deeper in search of the heart. At last she saw it, glowing at the bottom of the sea. Moana kept going until finally she had the heart. When she came back up, Gramatala was gone. Moana knew what she had to do. She repaired the boat and sailed back to face Takai on her own. She steered towards an opening between the barrier islands, heading to Te Fiti. Moana noticed that Taka couldn't move through the water. That meant that if she got past the barrier islands, she'd make it to Te Fiti. But the lava monster brought down a fist again. Moana dodged the blow and turned towards another gap. When Taka cut her off, Moana doubled back. It was all part of her plan. At last, Moana made it through, but Taka launched a lava ball that capsized her boat. How are you guys coming along? How's your artwork? Taka's hand was poised over Moana, ready to deliver a final blow. Suddenly, Maui appeared and knocked the monster's fist away. Maui cried, Moana, but your hook. Maui held up the cracked hook and nodded. Some things are more important, he said. I've got your back. Go save the world. Thank you, said Moana. Maui smiled. You're welcome. Moana reached Te Fiti and scrambled up the slope, but something was wrong. The island was gone. There was no place to put the heart. She turned and saw that Taka had completely smashed Maui's fishhook, and for the first time, Moana noticed a glowing spiral on Taka's chest. I'm finished. Okay. You guys, I put the link in the description of tonight's class. Let me see if I can invite you real quick. Copy link. I like when you guys come on. You know it's my favorite part. Let me see if I can give you the link again. I don't know if I'm putting it in the right place. Do you guys see it? Do you see the link? Tell me if you guys see the link. You can come on up whenever you want. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. There's two more pages. Moana held the heart of Te Fiti over her head and spoke to the ocean. Let her come to me. The water parted, opening a path that led straight to Taka. The monster raced towards Moana. Very calmly, Moana began to sing. Her song echoed what Gramatala had taught her and what she'd learned about herself. The words seemed to affect Taka, who slowed down. I know who you are, Moana whispered. Then she placed the heart in the glowing spiral, and Te Fiti emerged. You guys have the link? Can you see the link? No, you don't see the link. Oh boy. Let me try again. Hold on, give me a sec. All right, here I come again. Let's try this one. Now you see it? Do you guys see the link now? Yay! Natasha, Sage, and Cora. Hi, girls.
Yes. I gotta get rid of this one so we aren't echoey.
Hi. Hi. This one's mine.
Nice.
There's a post. This one's mine. It's Hey Hey.
Oh,
Hey Hey. And then it has the rocks with the shell on top.
I love it.
And then Pua. And I traced a shell.
Oh, I'm saying the name right. It's Pua. It's not Poi.
It's Pua.
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 All right. I thought it was Poi. I should have watched the movie.
And then I also have a palm trees. Oh.
That's awesome. They look great.
For mine, I drew the island with the stones. And if you watch the movie, Moana places her shell there for it instead of a stone. And I also made a path leading up to it. I added a palm tree. I made a cute Pua. At first, though, it looked more like a vampire bat. I tried to use different colors for the water and blend them together from light to dark. And I also added the heart of Te Fiti.
I love that. Oh, that's so awesome. And what are you guys coloring with?
Pencil.
And your shirt.
Denyse, you should watch Moana tonight.
You know what? I'm going to. I should have watched it before tonight's class.
Moana.
I love that. Is that a dress or pajamas?
Pajamas.
That's so cute. How about all those islands? Am I saying those wrong?
Oh, the other ones?
Motunui, Te Fiti, Te Ka, and I think that's all of them. Maui. I think that's everything.
Is it Kai Kai?
No, it's Taka.
Taka.
And it's Hey Hey, it's the rooster.
Hey Hey. All right, at least I got Hey Hey right. Thank you.
Bye.
Hold on, let me see if I can do this. I think my mouse is.
Wait. Don't.
There's my mouse. I'll see you guys later. Hey Lola. Oh, flowers. I love it.
Okay, so this is mine.
Oh, that looks good.
I don't think I got the skin color that well. Is that a good skin
No,
color?
I think that's a great skin color. Yeah, I think it's perfect.
And then when I'm done, I'm gonna do the other one. I'm gonna try to pull it out from here. Oh, there. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one, but I'm not done with it yet. I'm not even started yet. And then I wanted to show how it opens.
Where did you get that?
I got it from Costco or Costco. I don't know how to.
Okay, and then what about that? Your lay on your head.
Oh yeah, we just used the ones from. We went to Hawaii. I don't know when.
No, I don't know how we got them.
I don't know how we got them. But
Yeah.
and then we just made a little, I don't know, headband and just put it there.
I love it. That's great. No, I think
Yeah.
her skin color looks great, and I think especially when you add her black hair, it's going to look really nice.
Yeah, and what are we gonna do for our next project or painting?
So tomorrow, I don't know if you saw, I added this event, and I don't know if you're around tomorrow. I'm doing a free live bunny hugs, but I did it a year ago, so you might have already done it. This one.
But I didn't do it because I think I was in school or something.
Okay, so I'm doing this one tomorrow, so 11, 12, 1. So at 10 o'clock in the morning, your time.
Didn't you do that? Did you do that with painting or?
I did it with painting, and tomorrow, so this is kind of cool. I'm actually doing so it's free on Facebook and YouTube, but guess what? I'm now gonna do it on Amazon. So I'm gonna do, like, isn't that cool? So someone's gonna help me do this, but I'm gonna talk a lot about different art supplies. And so we're gonna do it just like an art class, but I'm gonna use a variety of art supplies. So
But how do you put in Amazon?
it's a kind of a new thing, and it's called like Amazon Influencer Program, and I use StreamYard, so it lets me broadcast to all these different platforms. So I just got approved to do it on Amazon and talk about the different supplies that I use, and then people can watch the art class. They can watch it on Facebook, they can watch it on YouTube, and they can watch it on Amazon. And they can use any supplies. But with the bunny hugs that you just saw, I use paint, and I'm gonna tomorrow I'm gonna use cotton balls for tails.
Ooh. Cotton balls. Cute.
So if you have a little cotton ball, but you can use anything, definitely like some fun, bright springtime colors. Right?
And do you have to use like the markers like these?
You can use anything. So to get that for the bunny.
Yeah, I need to have the right skin color. I did it way too.
But look at mine. Look, mine is actually mine. They said it was metallic, but I think it looks okay. I'm not done with it, but once I outline it, her skin color doesn't have to be perfect.
Wait, how are you gonna outline it?
I'm gonna use my black, but the problem is that my black is not so thin.
Yeah.
You know how thick it is? So it's hard to outline. But you know what I have that's thinner? Do you have oil pastels?
Yeah, but is it like this?
Yeah, that's what mine looks like. Look. So for me, it's hard to go that thin. Yeah. So it's hard for me to make such thin little lines. Plus I have a pretty heavy hand. But so you could do it with these. So that's chunky, right? You could do it with that or something thinner. So I know my oil pastel. Where did I just put it? I just took here. So here's my oil pastel. Look at how much thinner that is, right? So I can use my oil pastel for the little lines. So it's a little bit thinner.
That's really interesting.
Because again, I love those paint markers, but or whatever, they're not called paint markers, they're called paint sticks, but they're hard to do thin areas, right? So
Yeah, and I want to show you my dress, like from Moana.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome!
Yeah.
I love it. That's great.
Yeah, and bye. Thank you.
Welcome. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.
And I'll see you on Amazon.
Yeah. Look me on Facebook. You guys don't try to go to Amazon to find me. I have to set up who's set up.
Hi, so this is mine, but I didn't quite finish it.
Yeah, you don't have to be done.
And I already finished the pig, and these are my practice that I really draw. The other ones that are very good were actually like printed. This is my other one. It had too much dots.
That's cute. I'm so glad you're doing it. Are you using oil pastel?
And I like the reading too, but I don't really like the monsters. And I also have a stuffed animal pig that my sister Jordan gave me, but it's not here. I lost it.
Oh.
But maybe next time I'll find it and I can show it, but I don't know when.
Okay. Whenever.
I'll just try to make a mess and find it again.
I love it. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Hi, Mallory.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to see you.
You too. This is mine.
Oh, I love that.
Thanks. I did the
You did it.
color of my rooster because my rooster's just like a leghorn, so he's just white.
So you have a rooster.
Yeah, and 11 hens.
Wow. And how do you, I mean, do they like live in your yard in a pen?
I actually have 6 at my grandparents' house, and the rooster's over there since I can't have like a rooster in like the area that I'm in.
Wow.
The
That is
other-
awesome.
The other 6 are in my backyard.
That's fantastic. I love it. Thanks,
And-
Mallory.
And I also have a seashell.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Because I have a seashell collection, and there's actually more, but that's as many as I could fit on my table.
Wow. That's really pretty. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'll see you again soon.
See you again soon. Bye.
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, you guys have look at that. You have the whole stage. Wow. I am impressed. Okay, so I'm going to make you say all the names since I'm not saying them right.
Okay.
Pua, Hey, Maui, Moana, the heart of Tafiti that opens and glows.
Oh, you have one too. Okay.
And we have a tiny one. Yeah.
Oh.
Came from another set. We have a lot
Wow.
of stuff.
Okay.
We really like Moana,
Yes.
as you can tell.
Baby.
I had no idea. You guys, I mean, I guess I should have watched the movie. That's so cute.
And the leaf and the little turtle.
And let's see the artwork.
Where's the leaf?
That's your beautiful little mouse.
This is mine.
Amazing.
And then I put the heart of Tafiti there too.
Okay. And this is mine. I used pencil.
I love it. You use pencil? That's pencil?
This
Wow.
is the paint stick. The
She used some paint
And
sticks,
so
she
is
used some
Hey Hey.
pencil. Yeah, it was a mixed media project today.
Very much.
I love it.
I used full paint sticks. Like the whole thing is paint sticks.
Yeah, those are awesome. It came out like a poster.
It does. It looks like a poster. It's really nice. You guys are great. I love your whole setup there. Maybe Alba will feel better because she didn't like those monsters. Hey, Alba, monsters are fake. They're pretend, right?
Yeah.
So
I like Moana because I was born in Hawaii.
I love that they're so cute. Oh my gosh.
I even
Really?
know hula moves.
Oh, it moves. I should have had you come on first, show those, and then tell me the names correctly. So I didn't say Mona all night long.
You want to show some hula moves?
And then I have some hula moves that I know.
Okay.
And then
Show what you got.
It's gonna be.
so this is like ocean.
Wow.
Oh,
This is rainbow.
Wow.
And then this is rain.
and where did you learn that?
My mom.
You don't know? Did you make that up?
No,
No.
the mom. She said my mom.
Okay.
Mom,
Of course, the mom.
Mom wanted to take some hula classes when we were in Hawaii, but that never happened. But some moves I did know.
That's fantastic. I will tell you, I did go to Hawaii. You know what I took? Can you guys even imagine this? I took surfing lessons.
Oh my
And it was, I have to be honest, I never was able to stand up. I tried so hard.
Was it still fun?
It was so fun, but it was challenging. It was really challenging. My friend that was with me, she was able to stand up. My friend that I went to grade school and high school with got married on the island. So some of us that all went to school together went to Hawaii for the wedding. It was really cool. So, but I wasn't able to surf. I'm just letting you know. I should have tried the hula lesson.
You still had fun. That's what counts.
We still had so much fun. So, oh, and he blinks too. Wow. That's awesome, you guys. Thank you so much.
Maui, it's good.
Oh, I'm saying something.
Wow.
Bye.
You guys have a great weekend. I'll see you soon.
Giant, supposedly hula heart.
Here we go. All right, I got one more page left of my book. I'll see you soon.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye. All right, you guys. I have to finish the book. I gotta finish it. I'm pretty sure. All right. I think two more pages. Maui apologized to Tafiti. What I did was, I have no excuse, he said. I did it for myself and I'm sorry. You may smite me now. Tafiti brought down his fist, but not in anger. In her palm was Maui's fish hook, completely restored. With love, Tafiti then set Moana on the beach where her boat covered in flowers was ready to sail home. Moana gave Maui a hug. You could come with me. My people are going to need a master wayfinder. They already have one, said Maui. A tattoo of Moana with the wayfinder appeared over his heart. All across the ocean, life returned. The spreading darkness was gone. On Motunui, the land turned green and lush. Fish returned to the bay. The whole village joined Moana's parents at the water's edge to welcome Moana and Heihei home. At last, Moana was ready to become a leader and place her stone with those of the other chiefs. But for Moana, it wasn't a stone. It was a conch shell. The islanders were inspired and remembered who they were. Voyagers! Together, they repaired the ancient boats and headed into the open ocean for a new era of exploration, led by a master wayfinder. She was Moana. You guys know that there's another Moana coming out? Don't get the book dirty. It's a library book. There's a Moana 2 coming out soon. Did you know that? All right, that's my library book for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And keep creating. Even if you're not done, you can outline the rest of it. You can use any supplies. I love when you guys create with me. I love when you do different stuff. I love that you change the background. I love that you guys had stuffed animals and you were in costume. That's so fun. This is the closest thing that I had from Hawaii, right? And this is not from Hawaii, but it was the closest thing I had to put on for tonight's adventure. So I hope you guys had fun. Have a great weekend. And if you're watching it recorded, sorry, it might not be a weekend, but it's Friday here. It's Friday here. We're having fun Friday. Okay, so I'll see you guys again soon. Stay safe and keep creating. Bye, you guys.